What's up YouTube, it's Guapdon here, and in this video I want to give you 3 reasons why you're not seeing your abs. Now I know a lot of people, they train their abs really hard, but they just don't see any results, but the first reason you're not seeing your abs will have to be your body fat. Your body fat is too high. Whether you may want to believe that calories don't matter, but let me tell you from my own experience, calories it's really why you're not seeing your abs. So the first thing you gotta do is get your body fat in check. So you can slowly lose your body fat over time by diet, or you can do cardio. I mean, for me, I personally like to do cardio because I don't like to cut my food, so that's the 2 reasons right there. Either you're gonna do cardio or you're gonna cut your calories, but a lot of people, they feel like they can eat whatever and still look a certain way. I mean, some people can do that, but if you don't have that type of body type, then you just can't do that. But you gotta get your body fat low, because even for people like me, as lean as I am, I can't get too fat, because if I put on too much weight, then my abs just not gonna pop like the way they're supposed to pop. So I want you guys to tomorrow, if you watch this video today and tomorrow, focus on what you're eating. Pay attention to what you're eating. Ask yourself, am I hungry? I'm saying, am I eating too much? Believe it or not, you could be eating too much food, you're just not realizing it because the calories are so much. But they have a saying that it goes, abs are made in the kitchen. And that's really a true thing. So pay attention to what you're eating always, and just keep it like that. I mean, I'm not saying you can't eat certain stuff, you want to eat your ice creams, your cake, your pizza. You can definitely do that, but you have to really what am I trying to say? You gotta pay attention to what you're putting in. You're responsible for what you put into your body. For me, I eat very low calories, plus I'm already a slim guy, so that makes it even easier for me, for my abs to pop. But get the diet right, guys, get the body fat down, and you're gonna definitely see the abs. But don't diet too hard. Don't restrict the food too hard. You don't have to be super lean to see your ab definition. Let me pull out some body fat percentages out there. So 10% body fat, that's a pretty good body fat for I would say, what did I say, normal people? But that's a pretty good body fat. Like 5%, 6, 7, 8, coming up from there, that's really lean, and a lot of people may find that really difficult if you don't have a certain body type to hold that. But slowly diet yourself down and see how your body look. Like me personally, I'm good with 9 to 12% body fat. I just look good with that. I mean, I could go leaner, but at the same time, I take the risk of being really hungry. It's just a whole lot going on when you're that lean. It's not that fun. But that's the first tip. Get your body fat in check. Alright, now the second tip is you're not training your abs. Now a lot of people gonna say you don't have to train your abs, just do the compounds. But let's just call myself an ab specialist, because I have crazy abs. Abs are one of my special body parts on my body. So from my own experience, take it from me, if you want them abs to pop, you have to train them. Alright, so they're just like any other muscle. Just like your biceps, your chest, your legs. You gotta train them. And you'll hear some people say, my abs are not my strong part, so they have to train them. So if your abs are not a strong part, then you have to train them. Even my abs, it is my strong part, I still have to train, because I remember at one point I just stopped training, just doing my compounds, my pull-ups, my push-ups, my dips, L-sit holds, and my abs, they started to shrink because they're not getting that attention they need to get. They're still working in a pull-up, they're still working in a push-up, they're still working in a dip, they're still working in a muscle up, but they're not really getting that really good resistance they should be getting, so they can look the way I want them to look. So I want you to go in and you find, I'm gonna show you my ab routine pretty soon, so look out for that. But find any ab routine you see on Instagram, YouTube, but you gotta stick to something. You can't just do one ab routine Monday, do a next ab routine Tuesday. Find one ab routine and just do it, because building muscle ain't really that complicated, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta just do it, you know, repetitions back to back to back to back. Eventually you see some progress, you know. But train the abs, you know, train your obliques, all that stuff, and you would definitely see the abs start to pop, you know. But I train my abs pretty much every day. You know, it's like my cardio, you know what I'm saying? So I pretty much do that every single day. But train them, you know, and see how they start to look, you know what I'm saying? But if your abs are a weak part, then train them. If they're a strong part, you could back off them for a few, you know. But and the last tip is genetics. Like, this one may sound a bit harsh, but genetics play a huge role in how you look and what type of body part is stronger than certain people, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I think shoulders, like a really developed shoulder, the first person that comes to mind is Kevin Levrone. Like, his genetics for shoulders is crazy, you know what I'm saying? But how do you know you have good genetics? Well, for me, ever since I've been very young, people always say, Brandon, you have abs, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know what you're even talking about, you know. But I always had like the definition there, so you can like tell from a very young age, this person gonna have big arms, this person gonna have big chest, this person gonna have big calves, this person gonna have really developed abs, this person gonna have a really developed back, you know. So abs play a huge role. Genetics play a huge role in like the people that have really crazy abs. Like, I've seen some people on Instagram that really have some crazy ab development, and because I know the genetics for abs, like the real genetic secret is they have, what's the word I'm looking for, they have low body fat in your upper body and more body fat in the lower body. So that's why the stomach area is always so shorter, because there's not a lot of fat in that area. Like me personally, I don't store fat in my stomach. My fat is mostly in my quads, and my quads are my biggest body part. But even if abs aren't a genetic super part for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, still train, you know what I'm saying? Because like, if you want abs, you gotta train, you know what I'm saying? But for me, my biceps aren't my strongest body part, but I still train them, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta do what you gotta do. But I want you guys to take these tips and put them into the work, you know what I'm saying? So you can start seeing your abs. But as I said, the main reason is your body fat. You gotta get the body fat to a nice, lean, chiseled look, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to see like stuff that I eat, go over to my Instagram and Guapdon Vegan, and you can see all the stuff I eat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I eat a pretty clean diet, people will say. But go over to my Instagram and check out my stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you can start learning how to really lose your body fat in a nice way, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be it for the end of the video, guys, you know what I'm saying? But use these tips and you definitely gonna see your abs start to pop out, you know what I'm saying? But don't forget to become a member of my Patreon. The Patreon link is in the description. I put a whole bunch of these tips and tricks on there if you're interested, you know what I'm saying? So become a Patreon member today. Go over and follow me on Instagram, Guapdon Vegan, and then Guapdon. And if you need a personal trainer in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Broad Air, email me at archerbrand7@gmail.com. Until next time, guys, I'm gonna catch you in the next video.